following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And the COVID keeps going up steadily in the world. Let's see here. Yesterday, we were at 47,457,000. Today, we're at 47,844,000. So we went up almost 500,000 since yesterday. So that means by tomorrow, we'll be at 48 million in the world. In the USA, we were at 8,975,000 yesterday infections, and today we're at 9,383,000. So we went up about 500,000. And so, again, we could be almost 9,500,000 or 600,000. Okay? Now, the deaths in the USA yesterday totaled, not for one day, but the total at that time was 228,727. Today is 232,627. So we essentially went up about 4,000 new deaths in the USA. And then I did a Zoom a couple of days ago in Taiwan and Singapore. I've been doing a Zoom in Australia and in the Philippines and New Zealand and places like that. But Taiwan is kind of interesting. They have a population of 23,600,000, and they had 554 infections and 7 deaths. Okay, Singapore had 58,000 infections and 28 deaths. And so I find that all kind of interesting. And let's see, there's one more figure I wanted to give you. California. Oh, yeah. Canada and California and Mexico. California were 934,600 infections, 17,600 deaths. In Mexico, we're 938,405. Very close, just like 6,000 different in number of infections. But we have 92,000 deaths in Mexico and only 17,000 deaths in the United States. Well, the difference is everything that Mexico eats and drinks is gluten. There's quite a few people in California that do eat rice and, a lot of Asians and so forth, and soybeans and things like that. And then, let's see here, Canada, our northern neighbor, has, 244,900 infections, about 245,000 infections and 10,000 deaths. Okay, so you understand that Mexico has a far worse record than anybody else because all they do is live on fried foods and gluten, wheat, butter, and oats. They can't absorb the nutrients necessary for their stem cells in their bone marrows to make white blood cells and antibodies and red blood cells and platelets, so they die from that. In 2005, we're talking 15 years ago, Milan and I published a book called Hell's Kitchen, The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity, Diabetes, and Metabolic Syndrome. Everybody knows the metabolic syndrome is the red warning light for if you have these pre-existing conditions of obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney failure, liver disease. If you get the COVID, you're going to have really serious complications that put you in the hospital for 2 or 3 months, and you are likely to die. Okay? And so we said in 2005, get rid of these pre-existing conditions. They're all nutritional deficiencies. Get off of all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, butter, and oats, so you can maximize your absorption. Take your 90 essential nutrients. If you can only afford the Healthy Start Pack, that's 90 essential nutrients. You're halfway home. But if you have specific things like diabetes, take the Healthy Blood Sugar Pack. If you also have high blood pressure and clogged arteries in your heart, well, you want to take the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Take 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight, in addition to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and so forth. And so you can kind of mix and match here, and you can get rid of these pre-existing conditions. They are not genetic, and they do not occur because of aging. People say, well, yeah, you got to expect this. I'm 75 years old. You got to expect arthritis and diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease and kidney failure. No, all of them are nutritional deficiencies. And if you get off all the bad stuff so you can absorb properly, get a hold of that book and the CD set, Hell's Kitchen, okay? Get a hold of the book Epigenetic and the 2 CD set, Epigenetics, and learn that none of these diseases are genetic. They're all nutritional deficiency diseases. And you'll save yourself an enormous amount of money. You'll save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. And you can add 25 to 50 healthier years to your life. And if you run the longevity business as a business, your purchase of the book and the CDs, Hell's Kitchen, the purchase of the book and the CDs, Epigenetics, and the purchase and consumption of our supplements are all tax deductible, okay? The supplements are part of your benefits that your longevity company gives you. The books and CDs are tools you use to build your business and train your associates and your customers, okay? So they're all tax deductible. So why would you not do this? Okay, it's one of those things where I have to scratch my head. You know, you and your spouse have all these problems, or you and your mom and dad have all these problems, or you and your brothers and sisters have all these problems, and you spend more effort, you know, taking care of your dog than you do taking care of yourself. Well, you know, I'm a veterinarian too, so I don't, you know, mind you taking care of the dog and the cat and the parakeet and the fish, but you also have to take care of yourself. Okay, just remember, if you're gone, you can't take care of them. And so I urge you to pay attention to these numbers. Flattening the curve by wearing a mask and distancing is okay, but it doesn't solve the problem. You have to get all the nutrients to your bone marrow, which is your immune system, so it can make the white blood cells, the antibodies, the red blood cells, and platelets to protect you and kill the viruses. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting in to ask a question, today is your day. I do have an open line. Give us a call on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you just want to get a hold of the books and the CDs and DVDs, you can go to www.drjwallach.com, all lowercase, www.drjwallach.com. Now, don't forget, you can get a hold of these books and things, get a hold of the supplement programs, and you don't need to go to a doctor to diagnose yourself with diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, kidney problems, thyroid problems. You get a hold of that quartet of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and it's all in your head. Get a hold of the book Rare Herbs Been Cures so you know how to do a hair analysis and see what mineral deficiencies you have, and if you're absorbing it all, it'll tell you that. And you can do all this. I mean, the test strip to see if you have diabetes only costs $1.50, okay? And they come in bottles of 3 from a pharmacy without a prescription. And obesity, you can weigh yourself on a scale anywhere. If you're 20 pounds overweight, you're obese. And so why do you want to go pay $100 to the doctor for the office call? Why do you want to pay $200 for the lab work when you can get the whole thing done for $1.50? Okay, well, contact your Longevity associate today. Get the books, get the CDs, get the DVDs, get the 90 essential nutrients, get off all the bad stuff, add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined Nutritional Science. Lower your risks of heart attack and death from cancer by taking vitamin D and fish oil supplements. They say taking fish oil lowers a heart attack risk, while taking vitamin D supplements reduces the risk of death from cancer. Results of the vitamin D and omega-3 trial, a study involving about 26,000 participants that took place over the course of over 5 years. Researchers behind it investigated the effects of daily vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acid supplementation on the risk of cancer, heart disease, and stroke in those that had no history of these conditions. And according to the lead author here, Joanne Manson, a professor at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, and says that it does appear that these dietary supplements have benefits for vitamin D reducing cancer deaths and for omega-3s reducing heart attacks. They presented their findings in the North American Menopause Society annual meeting. Say vitamin D and fish oil impact cancer mortality, heart attack, and outcomes. And fish oil has long been considered beneficial in the prevention of cardiovascular disease, thanks in part to its large amounts of omega-3 fatty acid content. Their unsaturated fatty acids improve blood triglyceride levels and prevent bad cholesterol from clogging the arteries. Vitamin D has also received attention for its role in preventing cardiovascular disease and cancer. And they go on to say the results showed that vitamin D supplementation associated with a 25% lower risk of a death from cancer, while fish oil supplementation had a protective effect against heart attacks. So there you go.
Well, thank you. She's about 50 years too late. Okay, my thesis from 1967 to 1977, guess what? Is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure for my 20,000 autopsies. It's in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure because they pointed out that none of these diseases, cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's disease, thyroid problems, kidney failure, liver cirrhosis, none of these things, arthritis, none of these things are due to age. None of these things are due to genetics. They're all due to nutritional deficiency diseases, and that's why I'm considered one of the two fathers of the science of epigenetics, along with Bruce Lipton. And our newest CDs on epigenetics is 2 CDs with he and I both on there, Bruce Lipton and I, the two fathers of the science of epigenetics. And I published this. My thesis had a hardcover put on it by the biggest medical publishing house on earth, W.B. Saunders, brand new. They sold them for $25,000 each, and they printed 30,000 initially, and in 6 months' time they sold all 30,000 for $25,000 each. If you go on Amazon or Siri and ask, are there any of Dr. Wallach's thesis, it's called The Disease of Exotic Animals, available for sale, you can get them beat up for $4,500, in pretty good condition for $6,000, $8,000, $10,000, in good condition, or they call it acceptable condition, they're from $8,000, $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, $20,000. And if you can get them still new in the box, all still in wraps, you get them for $25,000 to $35,000. Because I showed there were no genetically transmitted diseases. and they were not related to aging. They were nutritional deficiencies. So she's about 50 years late, but I applaud her for finally getting there. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as I do have some open lines. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities. You've listened to...
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive. So where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Youngevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 94 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, again, Charmaine, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, dear. I have to ask you a couple of quick questions here. Have you seen anybody, who's had arthritis, get rid of their arthritis using Youngevity programs?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Have you seen anybody with skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea, change their diet and use Youngevity products and get rid of their skin problems?
Everybody does if they clean up their diet.
Yeah, okay. Well, what about obesity? Have you seen anybody lose a significant amount of weight and get back to normal weight?
Oh, yeah, hundreds of pounds.
Yeah, probably hundreds of pounds in hundreds, maybe even thousands of patients over the 30 years you've been involved. Exactly. Right. Okay. And so let's see here. What about, let's see here. Young kids with asthma and bronchitis. You ever see that go away?
Oh, absolutely. Really, that's a gluten intolerance, too, because people can't absorb the essential fatty acids, and when they don't have essential fatty acids, they get asthma.
Well, you get an A triple plus, dear. Okay? And so, yeah, the point that I'm getting here is, again, people don't have to pay $100 and for an office call and $200 for laboratory fee to find out something they can get just from reading a $12, $15 book, which is tax deductible. And, do you charge anybody? I mean, do you send somebody a bill when you spend a half hour with them on the phone or at your house or their house and you're helping them with their health problems? Do you send them a bill?
Never.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I've given all this advice over the years for nothing. I don't charge anybody, for their information that I share with them. Okay, they buy the products at wholesale. I will pay the shipping if they get on auto ship, and of course, they will save an enormous amount of money, an enormous amount of unnecessary misery by getting off all the bad foods and taking the 90 essential nutrients. They'll add 25 to 50 healthful years of their life, and it's one of those things where it's not so much anymore. But when we first started, people, thought, oh yeah, these guys are charlatans and quacks and kooks, and that can't be true. I've had so many people, and I've heard you have people tell you, well, if that were true, my doctor would have told me that.
In their dreams, yeah.
Well, that's why we came out with the audio cassette tape, and then the CD and the book and the DVD called what?
Dead Doctors Don't Lie.
That's the only time they won't lie is when they're dead. Okay?
Right.
Because, they make their living, okay, by charging you for their time, okay, and they make their living by kickbacks from pharmaceutical companies for writing prescriptions, okay? That's how they make their living. And so, they have, which I say, they have an iron in the fire there, and I find it amazing that even though after a 7-year study, and Johns Hopkins just came out, 5-6 weeks ago, and said the third leading cause of death in American households is medical errors, in which medical doctors each year in America alone kill 251,000 to 440,000 of their customers in their workplace. Everybody gets a walk. Oh, they're the first person I want to talk to. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting in, we do have an open line. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and...
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Let's say you've decided to build a bicycle from scratch. Sounds like an impossible project for my skills, but let's say you've got the skills and I offer you an advantage, a special tool that would help you build the bike faster while saving you legitimate money. My guess is you'd say, bring it on. If you wouldn't, well then this commercial isn't going to make much sense. My name is Ryan, I'm from United Faith Mortgage, and we believe we have an advantageous tool for you. Our mortgage team is lucky to have a direct lender advantage. Our company is set up to use its own money and make its own lending decisions within its own walls. And often, this advantage allows us to get your refinance or new home loan done faster and get you a better rate, which saves you monthly and lifelong money. Rates are historically low. Now is the time to see how our special tool might work for you. We are United Faith Mortgage.
United Faith Mortgage is a DBA of United Mortgage Corp. 25 Melville Park Road, Melville, New York. Licensed mortgage banker. For all licensing information, go to nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Corporate NMLS number 1335. Bracket NMLS number 65233. Equal housing lender. Licensed in Alaska, Hawaii, Georgia, Massachusetts, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Utah.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to get a hold of the books and CDs and DVDs and learn how to deal with getting into as a customer and being an associate, a.k.a. One of our sales representatives, go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And then I want you to, get the book, Hell's Kitchen, and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Okay, again, the subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of, obesity, diabetes, and the metabolic syndrome. And, of course, these are the things that are the red warning lights that tell you if you get COVID, you're in trouble. You're going to have some terrible side effects. You're going to be in the hospital on the respirator. You might even die. And so America is the number one obese nation in the world. It's not because we eat too much. It's not because we have too much of food available for us. We're obese because we have a nutritional deficiency of particular minerals. Okay, when you're deficient in these minerals, you develop a behavior called pica, P-I-C-A. You can look it up. In the old days, before electricity, Grandma used to eat the wood ashes out of the wood stove or take a spoon, go out in the backyard and eat clay or dirt when she had pica. Kids would chew on the crib, and so they called it cribbing. That's where the term came from, kids chewing on the crib. Horses in the barn will chew on the top rail of the stall, and so they called it cribbing, like the kids chewing, okay? But they knew if they gave the horses minerals, it would stop. If they gave the kids wood ashes, it would stop, okay? And today when you ask your doctor, shouldn't I be taking any vitamins and minerals to kind of supplement my diet? I have all these terrible problems in my family, and Wallach says they're nutritional deficiencies, and the doctor will say, oh, don't waste your money on those vitamins and minerals. Just eat well. You get everything you need. It would be like taking your Mercedes to the mechanic and saying, look, I want this car for 300,000 miles. What is the most expensive, the most efficient, the most high-quality oil? And your mechanic says, don't waste your money on oil. Just put dirt from Texas or Oklahoma in your car, 10 cents a quart for that dirt. And there's bound to be some oil in it because that's dirt from Texas or Oklahoma. You'd run away screaming. You'd tell everybody not to go to that mechanic because he's a nut. So there you go. All right. Let's see here, Doug. Let's go to callers.
All right. Let's head to Las Vegas, Nevada. And Phyllis, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Phyllis. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. It's really good to speak with you.
Well, thank you. Good to speak with you.
Yes. I have a testimonial for you.
Okay.
And you were just talking about obesity. So I'm going to piggyback on that. And I know that weight loss is a topic that you really take an interest in. And what a lot of people don't realize, first of all, Youngevity has many weight loss programs. And what makes them work that other programs don't have is we're taking in the 90 essential nutrients. And you have taught us we cannot lose weight if we're not getting those nutrients in.
Well, you get an A++.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
now, have you personally lost weight, or are you talking about some of your customers?
Yes, I have.
How much have you lost?
And earlier this year, I was technically obese. My BMI would have showed me as being obese. And I weighed close to 200 pounds. And I had developed all kinds of weird muscle aches and plantar fasciitis and all kinds of stuff. So I used our ASAP 90 program, which is some drops that you put under your tongue. I did a 6-week cycle earlier this year, and then I just
Stop. Did you do the 90 also?
Oh, of course.
Okay. So you did the 90, and then you added the ASAP drops to it.
Correct.
And what do you weigh now?
I've lost almost 40 pounds. And
now you're 160. Hold on. We got to run. Phyllis, we got to run to a break, so hold on. We'll be back with you after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, I do have an open line. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to...
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. Connective tissue is the most abundant of all biological tissues. It's really the most abundant stuff in life, at least in the animal world. Connective tissue is made up of 3 components: a wet, gooey, slimy substance similar to snot, elastic and firming fibers that give the snot structure as well as resilience and strength, and cells that produce and extrude the connective tissue, snot, and fibers. The aging process and degenerative diseases are all functions of breakdowns in connective tissue processing and manufacturing. Connective tissue diseases have specific names like polio, scleroderma, arthritis, lupus, vasculitis, but even though we may get diagnosed with a specific type of connective tissue disease, all of them are the result of the same general breakdown in connective tissue processing. By the time a connective tissue disease shows up, for the most part, the degenerative disease process has been going on under the radar for a long time. This is a distinguishing feature of connective tissue diseases. They start off slowly and develop gradually. They're chronic, they're degenerative, and they don't get better. Oh yeah, one more feature about connective tissue diseases. Medicine cannot fix it. But it doesn't really matter because we can take care of our own connective tissue health challenges. Essential fatty acids and minerals like zinc and sulfur are also important, and homemade chicken soup with bones can be a great source of connective tissue supporting nutrients like protein, hyaluronic acid, and glucosamine. And don't forget vitamin C, which plays an important role in keeping connective tissue healthy. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm a pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos too at kscohealth.com. That's KSC.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go right back to Nevada and Phyllis. Okay. What's the rest of your story, Phyllis?
Well, and thank goodness I didn't quite get up to 200. I was 190, so now I'm just a little over 150. And I'm 5'7", and my energy is just through the roof. And it was so exciting when my BMI was no longer overweight, because it had been that, overweight or obese for the longest time. So,
well, thank you so much for sharing the testimony.
I feel fantastic, and thank you for what you've done.
Okay. Did you have another question?
I'm sorry?
Did you have a question, or was that testimony?
I don't. I just
Okay.
was so excited about my testimonial.
Okay.
I wanted to share
Okay, well, I want
that.
you to hang on. Okay, well, thank you. Well, hang on here. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. And you've probably seen over the years thousands, maybe tens of thousands of people who've lost weight, and they've gone from being obese to the appropriate weight. And so what would you share with Phyllis for her to stay at her optimal weight here? Okay, at 5'7", 140 to 150 is about right for a lady, especially if you're working out and exercising and toning up. So what would you tell her? What would you tell her to do to stay on the track?
Well, one thing, I have a lady living with me right now that has lost over 20-some pounds, and she wants to lose another about 20. Same thing as her.
Phyllis. Mm-hmm.
And, Jan thinks it's hilarious because she eats the triple treat chocolate, and she's still losing weight. And it fascinates her that she can eat chocolate, which is the best chocolate everybody says they've ever had, and still lose weight. So
yeah, we've got the chocolate mint chocolate. We've got the triple truffle and the triple treat, and so we have 3 different types of this chocolate, gluten-free, and it is, as you say, drop-dead fun, great snack, and it actually helps you lose weight because it has minerals added to it. That's what makes our chocolate unique, is the minerals added to it. Okay, and so thank you for sharing, Phyllis. God bless you. Let's hear from you on a regular basis, and if you haven't thought about it, again, I wasn't quite sure. Are you an associate? Are you a distributor, Phyllis?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, very good. Well, Nevada, here we come. So when they lift the travel ban, we'll, get down there and put on some events for her. In the meantime, think about doing some Zooms. I just did Zooms for some of our associates in, let's see here, it was Singapore and Taiwan, and I do them every Friday night in Australia, do them every other Thursday night in the Philippines, okay? We do them in England, the UK, we do them in Japan and China and Hong Kong, and so why not Nevada? And so, why wait? It might be 3 months, 5 months before they lift the travel ban, so, contact your sponsor, and let's do some Zooms, okay?
All right.
Okay, God bless. All righty. Let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Oklahoma. And Harold, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
So, Harold, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How can we help you? Thank you. How can we help you?
I have 2 6-pound chihuahuas that I have questions about.
Okay.
That have health problems.
Okay, we'll get on it.
I took them to the vet this morning. The older one had got in a fight yesterday with a bigger dog and got bit in his in his midsection, and they x-rayed him and said he had 2 broken ribs and a bruised lungs. And
okay, what does this chihuahua weigh?
About 6 pounds.
Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for physical bone injuries, trauma, like a bite and breaking ribs and maybe tearing muscles and skin, that sort of stuff? What would you give a 6-pound chihuahua, Charmaine?
I would open up some glucogel. I would grind up some MSM and also Arthrodex and EFAs. And I have to squeeze the EFA and put it in my dog's food because my dog weighs 5 pounds, same thing. And every day, I got a needle right up on the windowsill, puncture the EFA, put it in their food, and put the Arthrodex on it. And in the case when you got broken bones and stuff, you need MSM and glucogel to help heal them up quick.
Yeah, you can either use the capsules, open up the capsules and dump in the food, or use the liquid. And, it's very, very simple. Dogs, even if it's a 10, 12-year-old dog, they repair very quickly when you give them the nutrients. So don't be shy about, that's why, remember, I'm a veterinarian, and Char is probably one of the greatest angels for animals. She just works real hard and takes care of wild animals, zoo animals, pet animals all over the world. Yeah. And so we do a lot of that. Okay, so question.
He's been on
Arthrodex. Okay, good.
Let's just say it.
Well, yeah, Arthrodex.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so question number 2.
I have another 6-pound Chihuahua. He's 11 years old, and he has real bad breathing problems. I took him to the vet this morning. They x-rayed him. They said he had calcified deposits in his nose, and they said there wasn't anything they could do for him. They gave him the prednisone 2 and said that might shrink the swelling in the tissues in his nose, but it probably wasn't going to help him.
Charmaine, what would you do for this? Okay, well, what would you do for this 11-year-old Chihuahua, the 6 pounds, has some calcifications in his face, his nose?
Well, he needs some calcium and some MSM and some glucogel. And you have to, take it out of the capsule and put it in their food.
Yeah. How much of the vitamin D3 would you give him?
At least one. Open up one capsule and give it to him. And my dog can't. He's too small. My dog is 5 pounds, and so she has to have everything ground up and put in her food.
There you go. But also, what you can do for this swelling, we actually have this is what we call Soothe. It's our Hemp FX. There's no THC in it, but it comes from our hempfx.com, hempfx.com. It comes in a pump bottle. You put that Soothe on the side of the dog's nose on either side. It'll reduce the swelling as good as or better than prednisone and cortisone. It doesn't have any of the negative side effects of prednisone and cortisone, and it doesn't cause any other problems like if you put some of the aromatherapy oils on there that's going to be irritating to the eyes and all that kind of stuff. Where the Soothe in the little pump bottle from hempfx.com, that's what I would put on the outside. And as Char said, you need more minerals, and this could be from a bite on the nose, or it could be from osteoporosis in the skull, all of which you have to deal with here. And so this is the sort of thing we do for people. It works for animals, and of course, I became a physician because I was seeing these sorts of things in animals that we could fix and prevent and reverse with nutritional programs. And in human beings, they were just treating the symptoms with pharmaceuticals. And of course, the Lancet, the British Medical Journal, came out just a couple of weeks ago and said that all the medical schools in the world have failed humanity because they're just teaching the medical students to be pill pushers to treat the symptoms as opposed to getting down to the root cause of the problems. And in the animals, we don't have health insurance for cows and horses and pigs and sheep and chickens and turkeys and guinea fowl and peacocks and ostriches and all that kind of, and llamas and stuff. And so we had to learn how to prevent and reverse these things with nutrition. It's very economical, very safe, not, which I say, it's a win-win situation. So keep in touch with us, Harold, because everybody has pets and want to know how yours do. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to...
If weight loss is your goal, try Longevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet, by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low-carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat, used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to North Carolina. And Ronnie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Ronnie,
yes,
you're on.
Sir. Dr. Wallach,
yes, sir.
It's an honor, sir, to talk to you.
Well, you're very kind. How can we help you, sir?
I've been dealing with a dilemma for about 3 or 4 years. I had a hernia in my belly. And nobody ever wanted to do anything about it because it had protruded so big and they were scared to cut on it and all. But, well, long story short, the end of July I had emergency surgery. But during the process of dealing with this hernia and blood work, they detected I had Hep C. Okay, so I went through the Havani program, like one pill a day for 90 days, and it totally destroyed it. But I have cirrhosis.
Okay, you have liver cirrhosis. Okay, I only have a moment here.
Yes.
So do you have any other issues, any high blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis, or?
No, just retaining some fluid, though.
Okay. How much do you weigh, Ronnie?
206, 5'8".
How tall are you, sir? 5'8", okay. But no diabetes, no high blood pressure, none of that kind of stuff?
No, sir.
Okay, Charmaine, what are you going to do for Ronnie here? He's had a belly hernia, which he had surgery on. He has liver cirrhosis. You've seen lots of those. Okay. And he had a hernia. I'm assuming they gave you a belt with a pad and all that kind of stuff to hold things in after the surgery. He's got liver cirrhosis, 5'8", 206 pounds. That's probably okay. You know, he could lose probably 20 pounds, but that's not, real serious. And so, what would you do for him?
Well, he's got to clean up his diet, of course. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no oils, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat. Then I'd get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add vitamin D3 for absorption. And with 2 packs, he's going to get a lot of. He needs selenium. He needs a lot of selenium.
Well, what about MSM?
Yeah, and yes, MSM and glucogel. And I would also get him on he needs some Ultimate Daily Classic also. I would get him on that. And I would also get him on some Killer Biotic, and if he can do it, take the Oxybody Cherry Berry. That'll
help with the chronic viral infection, hepatitis C, Hep C. Okay. Yep. But when Char gave you the perfect program here, the 2 healthy brain and heart packs, have very specific nutrients in there that make the liver happy. And we've taken people that have had liver operations, their liver is the size of a deck of cards, and after 6 months' time, it's back to, kind of like the size of a watermelon again. And so you can repair your liver, even, with a history of hep C. And you can also, with the MSM added to the 2 healthy brain and heart packs, you're going to help your body support maintenance repair of that hernia surgery. But you do need to wear a belt with a pad to support it. And, of course, I would put a 4x4. I put a 4x4 under the feet of the head of your bed so that gravity will help you pull your intestines away from that surgical site in your belly button down into your pelvis. Take a lot of that pressure off of it. When you're sleeping at night, you're not going to wear the belt. And what kind of diet would you put him on, Charmaine?
Well, I get him if he wants to lose any weight, he needs to get on the keto.
Well, how would you maximize his absorption?
Well, I already said he needs to get on a gluten-free diet.
Well, there you go. You get an A+. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't hear that. Okay. Very, very good. And so this is, kind of for the rest of your life, you're going to have to do all this stuff, Ronnie. There's no reason why you can't live well past 100. You can add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. And what you need to do is, because you've been given the benefit of this information and you're going to add 25 to 50 healthier years to your life, it wouldn't hurt for you to talk to people in your family, your neighbors, your church, your workplace, and all that kind of stuff. If you go to, a retirement community for entertainment and playing cards and checkers and all that kind of stuff a couple of days a week, let everybody know how well you're doing and how you can help them get better. Well, thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. God bless you, dear. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.